93% of new hires said their onboarding process determines whether they stay. That's a pretty big number. And 77% of new hires determine whether or not they're going to stay in the first 6 months of a job. And so there's a really big weighted responsibility to give them that incredible experience, but also be really honest and truthful about what they're walking into. And so there's a couple things that we like to recommend to really combat those statistics. And I know it's been spoken about a little bit, but there's really 3 elements to successful onboarding: administrative, technical, and cultural. So yes, do they have their laptop? Do they know where to go? Do they have their badge access? Do they have the skills to do the job? But then do they know the environment that they're walking into, and the culture and the ways of working and the behaviors and the norms, which oftentimes is overlooked, but it's really important. I mean, you think about the first time you started, with Insight Global, you're like, okay, how do things go here? It's really nerve-wracking. I don't know about y'all, but I was up at night, thinking about the conversations I had, or was I dressed okay? And so I think it's not thinking too much into the importance of getting into the details of what's wonderful about working at this organization, but also what are some challenges that we're facing. We hired you for a reason, and this is what we're facing, and some of the challenges that we have. And we're bringing you along for the journey to help us improve and get better. And so even getting as granular as, how you conduct meetings and the PTO policy, what gets you in trouble at work, but what gets you rewarded and promoted. And then how do we socialize? Do we do anything, as a team inside or outside of the workspace? So just being able to slow down and be intentional early on, so that, within the first year, they feel like they can get to work and be productive and feel like they're adding value.